He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. If you don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Billy Burns will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Nick Vincent will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And Coughlin beats the throw home, safe at the plate.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marcus Semien is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Chris Davis gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home. Mark Zipchinski will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Nori Aoki is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Doolittle's ready. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Nelson Cruz stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, a diving stop. Got him.
Oh, love it.
Danny Valencia comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to the
pitching for
bullpen here
Mariners.
is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Adam Lind will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Leonis Martin will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Popped up. Valencia camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Nori Aoki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Striding in to start the 9th, Josh Reddick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Vidal Nuno will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Vidal Nuno.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Chris Coughlin will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Very softly hit to the left side. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.